So Foxy Gardens here again in another yard. I'm almost done with this bush trimming. See, the thing about this bush is like it's got these branches at the top that are kind of hard to get to. So luckily I have this step ladder here, which she provided me with, and it's your standard step ladder. Just gets up enough to get these branches, but it's like it can be tricky because it's higher than it looks. And if you leave them, obviously you can't leave them. So that is, can't leave it like that. But the thing about trimming bushes is like, you kind of have to like, you want to make it look really good, which actually I can't do today. I'm not going to have time to do the full effect today, but I'm going to be back here later to do the rest of this. But you get the stuff trimmed, obviously, right? And then it's on the ground, and you have to clean it up. And then there's all these dead branches in here, and then there's other weeds that are like reveal themselves that pop out of the bottom, and you basically have to bonsai sculpt it. It's give it a shape. Like, I wouldn't say this looks it's not my favorite bush trimming job, but because there's a lot of like dead stuff on this side, so it kind of like looks a bit patchy. But it's the type of like foliage that it is too. It's just not, a lot of bushes are kind of like that. They're just if you cut the wrong branch, all of a sudden there's like a big hole in it, but it'll grow back in no time. So it's not like it gets pretty bushy pretty fast. So give it a week, some rain, some sun, this thing will kind of be fluffy again. It's already still pretty fluffy. And so there's that one. This one's like the same kind basically. And then there's a weeping mulberry. I had to like trim that. And that one is, these ones are very hardy, in this area of Ontario. They're everywhere. Like every 10th person has a weeping mulberry in their yard. And it's it's like a haircut you give this thing. It's like the hair of this, the bowl cut, or the hippie hair of this mulberry was like, dipping into her yard. So I basically had to like give it a bit of a bowl cut here. And so that is going to require some tidying up. And then there's another one over here that I did today. Still a bit of a mess at the base here. And then there was some around the front that I did. A rose bush around the side. And I'd say that I'm like, according to me, I would say I'm like a third done this job, because I normally like to go around the perimeter and like de-weed this stuff, but she's got a party like tomorrow, and there's no time to do the full effect on this one. But I will be back probably next week to do this one, just to give it the the full beautification, because like there's nothing wrong with like having it look like this, but at the same time it could look a lot neater. And I would like to do that too. So it's like, I don't like leaving it like this, but it's only phase one. So and there's still a lot of cleanup to do. So I'll end this video and get back to work.